Hi, this is Dr. Koheli Bhattacharya and today's video is everything about magnesium. Now magnesium, I always like to call magnesium the miracle mineral. Why is that? If you are a patient of mine, you would have heard me talking about magnesium. If you are a life coaching client of mine, you would have heard me talking about magnesium. If you are a friend, a relative, or in any way related to me, you would have heard me talking about magnesium. It is one of my favorite supplements to take and one of my favorite things that I prescribe to almost all of my patients who have headache, who have cramps, who have anxiety, who have depression, who are unable to sleep, all of it. So let's go into what is magnesium and why do I call it the miracle mineral. So magnesium, till now you would have heard that magnesium is used for what? You would think, magnesium, yes, I have heard magnesium, calcium, magnesium, good for bones, right? Today, after this video, I hope that this is the one message which you take away, that magnesium is not just for bone health, right? So, magnesium is the main cofactor in almost 400 chemical reactions in the body. Now, what do these chemical reactions do? There are chemical reactions which help in energy creation. So convert food into energy. They are used for protein formation. So the entire body, makeup of your body depends on protein formation that is helped by magnesium. Gene maintenance, maintaining of just basic gene health of yours. Muscle recovery and nervous system regulation, your nerves, your brain, your nervous system regulation and ability to handle stress in life. Magnesium is an important cofactor for this. So how does these 400 reactions in the body affect the different parts of your health? The first thing is exercise. Anyone who does a lot of running or cardio exercise, while exercise, magnesium helps to take the sugar into your muscles and also to help reduce or remove the lactic acid from the muscles, and this helps in muscle recovery. So people who are athletes may be taking magnesium in the form of Epsom salts. In the video, I'm going to tell you all about the different types of magnesium as well. So magnesium could help you if you are into exercises. The next thing is in depression. They have done a lot of studies, 6-week studies, 8-week studies, and found that someone who has depression may have low magnesium, and then supplementing them with magnesium is going to help them with their symptoms. They have also seen that people with normal magnesium levels also do really well with magnesium. The next thing is blood sugar levels. Now, blood sugar levels, again, a lot of studies have been done which show that diabetics have low blood sugar level of magnesium, and the people who don't have magnesium, who don't have diabetes, they generally have normal to higher levels of magnesium. And people who have diabetes, if you give them magnesium, then there is a better control of the blood sugars and it's easier for them to control, and we can understand that because now the blood sugar can enter into the muscles and into the fibers, and just walking and healthy lifestyle is going to help them when they have taken magnesium if they have diabetes. The next thing is heart health. Such an interesting way that they have seen that taking magnesium actually helps with the heart muscles itself, right? So when we are talking about heart health, it works on two things. First of all, just the pumping of the blood in the heart, that is also helped by the magnesium, and also it helps the blood vessels, and it also helps in your if you have problems, the multi-risk factors, like if you have a high cholesterol, if you have high triglycerides, even in those conditions, if you take magnesium, so in multiple ways heart health is helped by taking some magnesium. The next thing, very interesting, is anti-inflammatory. Now they have done meta-analysis of 11 studies where they have seen that taking magnesium actually reduces your CRP levels, okay? So C-reactive protein levels it reduces, and also it reduces the interleukin 6 levels. So a lot of women, a lot of people are under these chronic inflammatory conditions, and I feel that taking magnesium could help them in so many ways, right? The next thing is migraine. My absolutely number one suggestion for anyone who has migraine is to take magnesium supplements. I have tried it myself and it has drastically helped me with preventing migraines. It has reduced the duration of my migraines. It helps the intensity of my migraines, and it was the absolute miracle thing at that moment for me. Even though I had been on medication for years for migraine, taking magnesium made that real huge shift, and since then I have become a convertee towards taking magnesium. Then I did a lot of study on how magnesium helps with headaches, and I found that it's not just migraines but all kinds of headaches, be it stress headache, cluster headaches, anxiety headaches, any kind of headache is helped by taking magnesium. And so therefore definitely think about taking magnesium if you have migraines. The next is PMS. Which woman does not suffer from cramping, crankiness, irritability, bloating, fatigue pre-menstrual? Okay, so premenstrual syndrome or premenstrual symptoms, absolutely all of them, including irritability and bloating, is helped with migraine. Again, we've seen that across all our patients. I prescribe it to all my women who are in my life coaching as well, because we see that in a month there are at least 4 to 5 days when you don't know what is going on with you, and even though you have the motivation in your mind, you are unable to let your body take that, take the next few steps. And just if taking a magnesium supplement can help reduce your PMS symptoms, how an amazing miracle is that, right? The next thing and the last thing I want to talk to you about magnesium is bone health. The reason why people think that bone health is the only thing that magnesium does is because 50 to 60% of the magnesium is stored in the bones. So people are like, okay, if it's stored in the bones, maybe that is why it helps in bone mineral density, and it helps reduce fractures, and it helps in osteoporosis. Yes, it does all of that, but that is not the only use of magnesium. Yes, it gets stored in the bones, but that's like saying things are stored in the liver, so certain elements only help the liver. No, it's stored in the bones. So there is just so much that magnesium can do, especially if you have anxiety, if you have depression, if you have migraines, if you have premenstrual syndrome, if you have inflammation in your body. Such a great simple supplement or a mineral or an element that you can take. Now let us go into what food items you can take and what are the different types of magnesium salts that you can take to supplement your health with magnesium. So two other uses of magnesium are in anxiety, and they've seen that it really helps in nervous system regulation. It reduces the symptoms of anxiety like tremors and just moving around and too much agitation. It reduces the symptoms of anxiety, and also it is important in sleep. So as a nervous system modulator or a neuromodulator, magnesium along with say ashwagandha or something has helped in sleep in multiple ways. It helps people to go to sleep much faster. It helps to, the quality of the sleep is better, the duration of the sleep is better, and that is why you'll see me prescribe magnesium in the evenings, especially for people who have anxiety, migraines, PMS, sleep problems, insomnia, and so much more. Now let's go into the different food and the supplements that you can take for magnesium. For food, the number one thing is chocolate, and therefore you will see a lot of women reaching out for chocolate when they have periods, right? So that is because they are craving for the magnesium. So chocolates, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, spinach, green leafy vegetables, almonds and cashews are some of the foods that are that have magnesium. But say you want to use a supplement. Now, a little bit about magnesium supplements. I like to give magnesium supplement separate rather than give it in a multivitamin kind of supplement, right? You are taking magnesium for a particular reason, and so I like to give single mineral, single element supplements whenever I'm giving any sort of supplement. So now let's go into the different types of magnesium salts. So magnesium citrate is also sometimes called magnesium citrate because it helps in constipation patients. So if you're struggling with constipation or bloating, then you can try magnesium citrate. The next, and it is the most common form of magnesium supplements. So you want to, if you have a very low GI tolerance and you easily have diarrhea and all, avoid magnesium citrate, right? The next is magnesium chloride, which is in topical creams and lotions and is many times used for muscle soreness. The next is magnesium lactate, very well tolerated by the GI, and if you are taking large doses of magnesium, reach out for magnesium lactate. The next is magnesium threonate. If you are taking magnesium, especially for brain health, depression, or likewise, or memory, then reach out for magnesium threonate. The next is magnesium sulfate, one of my favorite ones when you want Epsom salts. Now, Epsom salts are not for eating, they are for putting in the water. And you can use this for soaking yourself after a difficult day at work. You can soak your feet in it. You can put in bath salts. Most of the bath salts that we have, they have Epsom salt or magnesium salt. So you can have it as a bath, could be a new moon ritual, could be periods, during periods if you want to just have a soak in warm water, then magnesium sulfate or Epsom salt in the water can help. And now my favorite magnesium salt, which is magnesium glycinate. The reason why I like magnesium glycinate is because it's worked for me as well. And glycine itself is known to help with sleep, it's known to help with inflammation, it's known to help with diabetes. So just having a magnesium glycinate salt has worked for me, but you can experiment with your own salts. And as I said, choose a single salt of magnesium so that you know how your body reacts to it. The next thing is magnesium orotate. Now, magnesium orotate is something that is good for heart health and fitness, is very popular with athletes, right? So now we close up this magnesium video with a few guidelines. The first thing is how much to take, doctor. Generally, the dose is 320 grams to 420 grams in a day, and this is from food, this is from supplementation, whatever. The second thing is that should we do a blood test for magnesium? Now, magnesium is an intracellular, mineral. So, if it's in your bones or if it's inside the cells, the blood levels of magnesium may not be giving you the right awareness of how much magnesium you have in your body. So many a time, even though the blood levels are normal, I might give a patient some amount of magnesium to see if the body reacts better with it, right? The best way to test it is that if your signs and symptoms are better because you took magnesium supplementation. So that is one way that I test it for my patients. Don't try to do it on your own. Don't try to self-experiment. Have a doctor on board, or tell your doctor that this is something that you want to start. Is that safe for you? So always take a doctor's advice. Don't say that, oh, I saw one YouTube video somewhere about magnesium and so I started magnesium. This video is to give you absolutely everything to help you make the best decision for your health. Right? The next thing is that magnesium gets washed out of your urine. So if you have any kidney problems, then you want to be aware of how much magnesium you can take for your body. Right? So with this, thank you for watching this video on my miracle and magic mineral, which is magnesium. And I have a video on vitamin D, similarly very, very detailed. Go watch that. I'll leave it in the caption as well as in the playlist. Thank you for watching.